In this video, we explore the remarkable rise of one of history's most powerful financial dynasties, the Rothschilds. It all starts in the 18th century with Mayer Amschel Rothschild, born in 1744 in the crowded Jewish quarter of Frankfurt. His sharp mind and strong ambition built the foundation of a banking empire that would transform both European and global finance. From his early days as a banker's apprentice to the creation of a vast international network that came to dominate Europe, the Rothschild story offers a true lesson in success and building wealth over generations. We will see how this dynasty survived centuries of change, overcame world crises, and remains influential to this day. Get ready to discover an inspiring tale of vision, resilience, and strategy. Mayer Amschel Rothschild was born in 1744 in Frankfurt's Jewish ghetto. Even from a young age, he showed exceptional intelligence and ambition. He began by learning the basics of banking and trade as an apprentice. In 1764, he opened his own money exchange and pawn business. Rothschild was quick to spot opportunities and understood the power of creating strong connections with nobles and princes. In 1769, he became a court broker for Prince William IX of Hesse-Hanau, using that position to grow both his wealth and his reputation. He began lending money to governments and private companies, and by 1790, he was one of Frankfurt's richest bankers. In 1798, Mayer Amschel sent his oldest son, Amschel Mayer, to Vienna to open a branch of the family bank. He then sent Salomon Mayer to Paris, Nathan Mayer to London, Karl Mayer to Naples, and James Mayer, also known as Jacob, to Paris. By doing this, the Rothschild family created a vast banking network that stretched across Europe. They were able to finance governments and manage large-scale financial transactions, playing a key role in Europe's economic growth. The Rothschilds invested in many areas, including railroads, mining, and manufacturing. They also purchased famous wine estates, such as Chateau Lafite Rothschild and Chateau Mouton Rothschild. Their railway investments were especially important, helping to fund new train lines that boosted trade and industry across Europe. The family also supported the arts, collecting famous works and financing museums and theaters. The 20th century brought major challenges for the Rothschilds. They lived through two world wars, the Great Depression, and the rise of anti-Semitism. The Naples branch closed in the early 1900s. The Vienna branch was taken over by the Nazis in 1938. However, the London and Paris branches survived and found ways to adapt to a changing world. Today, the Rothschilds remain a leading force in finance. They have protected their family heritage while constantly adjusting to new economic realities. They are also deeply involved in philanthropy through foundations that support education, medical research, and the arts. Their story continues to inspire entrepreneurs and investors everywhere. By staying at the forefront of finance and nurturing their assets across generations, the Rothschilds have created a truly remarkable legacy of success. Now, imagine you're in Ivory Coast, searching for a steady supplier of fresh fish, whether it's for wholesale, semi-wholesale, or even retail. All too often, you find the supply limited, the quality uncertain, and prices jumping from one seller to another. You waste precious time comparing unreliable sources, dealing with sudden price hikes, and worrying about whether the fish is actually fresh. You may even hesitate before placing a new order because you fear overpaying or receiving fish that falls below your quality standards. Here's the good news. A dependable fish farm in Ivory Coast with 7 ponds specializes in carp, jawfin, and crossbred carp. To place an order, just call 0768 65 18 14. This team of professionals can handle your needs, be it large shipments, half-bulk orders, or smaller quantities, while guaranteeing fresh, high-quality fish at a fair price. No more guesswork. You know exactly where your fish comes from. Quality assurance. Professionally managed ponds mean consistent taste and freshness. Time and money saved. You skip the hassle of visiting multiple suppliers and guessing their prices. Reliability. Your order arrives as promised, preventing last-minute disappointments. Whether you run a restaurant, a market stall, or just want good fish at home, this Ivory Coast fish farm can provide a reliable, high-quality product at a competitive rate. By calling 07 68 65 18 14, you'll save yourself stress, time, and money while enjoying the peace of mind that your fish is both fresh and safe. From the lofty world of European banking empires to the everyday need for fresh seafood in Ivory Coast, these stories remind us that success, whether in finance or food supply, depends on vision, resilience, and good relationships. Whether you want to learn from the enduring legacy of the Rothschilds or simply ensure a steady supply of top-quality fish, there's always a path to creating value, and it often begins with a single bold step.